What's good, y'all? Nick Taylor, back with another video. In today's video, I'm actually going to answer a question that I get asked a lot on this channel, and even before this channel that I always got asked. You know, I've always got asked questions about sneakers because people know that I'm into kicks and it's like my thing or whatever. But the question I've been getting asked the most recently since I started my YouTube channel is, where do you get those containers that you store your shoes in? Like, where do you get those boxes from? And of course, I'm referring to the drop front, like, sneaker boxes. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna bring you guys along with me because I actually need to run out to the Container Store and pick up a fresh pack of those joints because I've actually, as you've seen, I bought a few shoes here recently and I've run out of boxes. So I'm gonna have to go out to the Container Store and pick up a fresh pack of them. And I'm just gonna bring you guys with me and show you where I get them, the cost, and we'll talk a little bit more in depth about it when we get back to the crib. So, sound like a plan? All right, let's get it. So like I said, I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Let's get to it. What's good, guys? So, slight correction. So it's Saturday and I got to get this work in. I got to get this workout in. So I'm actually here at the gym. Yeah, so like a quick pit, I promise, like it's just a quick pit stop. I got to get this workout in. So I promise after I leave here, the next stop will be the Container Store. I promise. All right. So yeah, let me go get this work.
2 hours later.
All right, guys. So got my workout out the way, and now that we're finally here at the Container Store. There we go. So yeah, we're finally here. So now we just have to go in and hopefully they have some boxes in stock. I know sometimes they do sell out pretty fast, but they may have some in the back. So now we just have to go in and see if they have any. I won't bring my camera in. I'm probably have to just switch over to my iPhone because I don't know, some stores have certain rules against like recording, so I'll just switch over to my iPhone and hopefully I can get some shots of inside the store. So let's go in, let's get it. All right, so as you can see, we kind of looked up today and they had a lot of these sneaker boxes actually in stock. I'm not sure why. I know sometimes I have to actually go to the back and ask somebody to, you know, bring me a 6-pack if that's what I want, if that's what I'm looking for, because they don't have that many in display. So you can see the price of the 6-pack and the price of the price of the 6-pack for men and the price of a 6-pack for women. Of course, the women are going to be a lot smaller because typically women have smaller feet than men, and so it doesn't take much of more of the material to make the women's than the men's. You get the gist of it. So a 6-pack for men is $54. Sometimes they run specials or deals, or they may have promo codes on these, so you just have to do your due diligence to look on the internet to see if you can find discounts. And yeah, so you can also buy these individually. So the men boxes are $9.99 individually, and the women's are $7.99. You save a little bit more money if you just buy them as a 6-pack versus buying 6 individual boxes. So that's why I always opt for the 6-pack. Like I hardly ever buy the individual ones just because it's not really worth it. They actually even had a big display in the center, so it looks like they're trying to advertise these a little bit more also. And so yeah, I just went, scooped up my 6-pack and checked out.
A few moments later.
All right, so now we're back at the crib. We got our 6-pack, got our boxes, and yeah. So like I stated earlier, I mean, I only bought one 6-pack today just because I've been buying these things over 2 years. So I know you guys probably look at the price of these things. they're not cheap. They're a little bit more on the pricey side for a container box, but I've been buying these things like for over 2 years. So I'll pick up 6 here, 12 here, 6 here. I've done that over the time, and I've been able to, you know, purchase enough to fill up to handle my entire collection. So you don't think that you have to go out and buy 100 of these things tomorrow. Like, take your time. If you don't have the bread to go out and buy a bunch of them, just take your time. You know, you'll be able to get as many as you need. The main reason that I switched over to these drop front boxes, I saw them a long time ago on another sneaker YouTube channel, and it just made so much more sense because, like, as I purchased shoes and I got so many more of them, the boxes just started to like crumble, and it's, you know, after you get so many pairs of shoes, you know, trying to search and hunt for the pair you really want, it may be under a stack of like 20 pairs of kicks, and it's just hard to kind of, you know, move everything to get that one. That just moves another shoe to the bottom. It just turns into a mess. This is a lot easier setup. I can see all my shoes, I can see the colorways, and even if it's a shoe on the bottom row, I can still just reach down, open the box, pull it out. I don't have to worry about lifting all of these up or moving them or anything like that. It just makes it a lot easier to store your shoes. So I love these things, man. Like, I'm gonna continue to buy them as much as I keep buying shoes. Like I said, I have a few out of the boxes. I knew it was time for another 6-pack, so I'm gonna continue to buy these things until the Container Store stops making them, which I hope they never do. And for those who don't have a Container Store in your area, I know for myself, I just moved to Texas from Arkansas, and there were no Container Stores in the area of Arkansas where I lived, so I had to do a lot of them through mail order. And so you can go to the Container Store website and purchase these online. They're the same price. I think if your purchase is over $75, the shipping is free, and so you can still order them by 6-pack or by individuals. But as I mentioned, 6-packs are the way to go because you do save a little bit of money buying them as a 6-pack versus paying for each individual box. And of course, the women's are cheaper than the men's. That's just life, fellas. Your feet are bigger, you're gonna pay more. So yeah, that's my spiel. I know, like I said, I've been hit with so many questions about these sneaker boxes that I was like, okay, I'm going to do a video on it. Just be patient with me, and here it is as promised. So let me know what you guys think. If you need any help with orders, let me know. I'm always available for questions. Let me know if this is something that you guys would be trying to pick up. If you're gonna like transform your whole collection or everything to kind of match this, I would suggest it, man. I mean, like I said, these things are a lifesaver in my opinion. So as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Appreciate the love and support. God bless. We out. Peace.